Okay, it's been a long time since I posted, and I think this is my second week in Nigeria. This is my mother's place. It's actually, we are in a forest, and by 6:30 you get a lot of mosquitoes. Look, if you can see, you cannot, but it's all bush, huh? It's all bush. This house is opposite us, but if you look all the way down way, it's all bush. And all the way that way, it's all bush. And there's a young lady there with a baby in the back in the bush. She is catching catfish. She is fishing for catfish. Yeah. So my mother's house doesn't have anything. You can see the kitchen. Yes, and this is not her house. It was actually a friend of hers who is in the US built this place, and since it's still in the forest and it's not developed, she asked her to come stay here with my siblings. So this is where she is. This is the hall. And that's my working out spot. This is my room, my brother's room, but I took over because he's not always in. This is my mother's room. That is my younger sister's room. She's a um electrician, plumber. Yeah, she's a plumber. So apparently the house isn't, well done. The wiring is off, and we don't have light. So I've enjoyed light in Ghana 247, 24 hours, but in Lagos, you need to have money to buy solar panel. About the one that will take in fridge, freezers, and all of them should cost you about um 9 million. If you have 9 million naira, then yes, you should be able to do that. 9 million naira is in dollars is $6,000. So if you have $6,000, you can have a solar system in your house, or you buy a generator and continue to buy petrol. And a regular generator should cost you like $300. But we are poor, unfortunately, and we don't have such money. So how has my time been since when I got here? I we back in Ghana, I felt for myself. I could provide for myself because I was doing partially working from home. So whatever I get, I'm able to use to eat, pay light bill, electricity, being water bill, and internet bill. But I'm not working as I'm here. I literally, as you know, I had only $25 that brought me all the way from Accra to Nigeria because my trip was paid by other people. My uncle, my godfather who brought me. So I didn't pay for that. They helped me out. I have felt down since when I came, and because I've also put on a lot of weight right from Accra, I hardly fit into any dress of mine. Uh, Knowing that I used to support my family whilst I was back in Accra, and now I'm under their roof, I can't even support them. I can't buy even gas. I'm not able to add money to buy gas. It's crazy. So I thought maybe this time around I'll sit up to work on my account, my two Profem accounts that I haven't passed yet. Unfortunately, I blew one, and I worked on that account for 30 days, 30 trading days. And guys, that has been the longest days I have worked on an account without blowing it up. Should I be happy with that? Yes, I am very happy with that. But unfortunately, I don't have no money to have a reset. So I still have the last one that I'm working on. I keep going back to drawdown in and out, and this is like my number fifth time of going back into drawdown below 700. The highest I've gone was 1,002, and that almost blowing the account up. Um, and the entire account is 1,500 to blow off. So I've brought it back into profit, and I've gone back into drawdown 5 times, and I got so fed up. That was the reason why I end up blowing that first one. So the next update is on the day of me coming to Nigeria. When I got to Lome, that was the last post I made that I said I was in Lome, and my phone fell. My actual phone fell, and when it fell, it broke completely. So I lost my phone, and then a week ago, my laptop refused to on, and I have no reason why. So I don't have a phone, I don't have a laptop, and this is my godfather's phone. He left this one for me that very day and told me that hopefully I'm able to get one. I can return this, and I don't know how I'm going to get one. So this is my godfather's phone that I'm using. I have started working out because I still have a lot of fat, and the only way I can know that I'm back in shape is when my clothes starts fitting me, just like this, but it's still tight in my around my hands. Uh, Look at this truck. This truck, there are two. You can see two. And to tell you that we are in a forest, and there is a river close to me, close to us, a river down there. So they go and pack sand from there, and they mess up the road so bad. Because we are the last house over here, it is difficult to get motorbike riders to bring us here because the road is pretty bad. It's crazy, huh? But I keep going. I keep going. I am grateful for blowing an account after 30 days of trading, which was my first time. I've never exceeded more than five trading days before. I've never exceeded that. The reason why I said 5 trading days is because of the I've been funded 3 times. I've been funded 3 times, and it's five after 5 days. The day I'm funded, that trading day, I blow the account. So that's why I'm saying I am happy for that. It's painful, but I am happy. And I'm still on this account. I really hope it goes well. I'm giving myself another 10 weeks. Hopefully, I'm able to pass. So, I have started something that I saw on social media. Every every video we watch about what makes a profitable trader, it's the same thing they say. The same thing they say. So I said it to myself that if that is the case, if it's the same thing they say, then I'm going to just do it. So look at this. So I started this. I was supposed to use a chip, but I don't have a chip. So these are coins, 5 coins, right? These are Ghana cedis, one CD, six, five. I still have with me, so I used it instead. So instead of placing, I I always want to watch my stacks and see if I'm profitable or if my win rate is good or I'm just playing the fool despite the fact that I've found a strategy, but my stack looks very dirty, and I always end up using a higher lot size whenever I'm in drawdown, just to get out of drawdown or pass my account faster. And it has never worked. I'm always using a higher lot size, and it's so ridiculous. So they said after 6 months, it is enough for you to register in your subconscious mind what you need it to do. So I am used to blowing account. I am used to it, and I want to stop it. And I'm the kind of person that when I set my mind to something, I stop it. But it's quite unfortunate that for a long time, for over a year and plus, I've not been able to get out of it when it comes to my trading skills. But I want to do it. I have no choice. Guys, even if it's $50 I'm able to withdraw from an account, that's a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but that is money I can use to help my mother fill gas, you know, cook something for her to eat and leave the house. Like when she goes to work, she doesn't even have a job doing, so she moves from one thing after another, one handwork. She's a hairdresser, this and that. She has a container where she wants to sell provisions, but she does not even have money to set it up. So it is just there. So even if it's $50, it will help. It will help a lot. It will help a lot. And find a way to move all my items back home. If I do move all my items back home, the kitchen will be set, the hall too will be set. You know, guys, so I decided to follow this strategy I saw. I mean, strategy I for my psychology I saw online. It says that you have to take one trade a day. Whenever I take one trade a day, I move the coin here. So as you can see, I have taken one, two. Today is Tuesday, and this coin I had was like a plus. I took a trade yesterday and it actually went to a loss. So I am $60 at loss with just this, but I put it here. So it's left with 3 more days. After 3 more days, this has been painted. This is 1 week. So each of these box is every week, every week. And I need 10 weeks to be able to pass this account. If only I have 2 winning days a week. I don't know if you're getting my point. So I'm not going to change my lot size. If I lose, and through all this mistake, I have tried to figure out, I keep amending, trying to see what works for me, right? Psychology. So usually I used to go for 1:2, so that if I lose one, I win two, I go back to, break even, you know what I mean, 1:2. If you don't, please watch on other social media explanation on what it means by 1:2, 1:3. So I used to focus on 1:2 a lot of times, and I realized that I cannot take it. I cannot sit down and watch. Even if I don't watch, I cannot just be there and every time I check my phone, it hasn't hit. I realize I cannot take it. And those guys I used to follow on Telegram, so what did they do? How come their trade does not last for more than 20 minutes? The highest 30 minutes. How come? I want to be like that. So I realized that I can go for 1:1. And it was just 2 days no, I started the 1:1 about 2 weeks ago, but I was still practicing increasing my lot size, over trading, over risking, and all that. So right now I am not over risking for the past 2 days, Monday and today, and I am not over trading, and also I'm sticking to 1:1. So let's see by the end of the week. I want to really see by the end of the week what I will get. I just want to see if I take 5 to 6 trades at least. I want to see what I will get in a week. The highest I should see on my weekly trade, it shouldn't pass 5 to 6. So I want to see what I will get. So if it's 1:2, then in the next 10 weeks I should be able to give back the $2,500 and make a profit and make a withdrawal. If it's 3 wins and 2 losses, I should be able to pass the account before the 10 weeks. If it's 4 wins and 1 loss, oh la la, that's good. If it's 5 wins, oh la la, that's so crazy, and that would be great. And also, I trade 2 pair. I started trading gold, and I started looking for other pair to get into. And I tried so many, and I resulted in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was where I won my first $6,000, my second $2,000, my third $1,500. But all those money I gave it back into the market. So I decided to follow with Bitcoin. I realized that with my account, which is too small, which is a $750 daily loss limit, I cannot enter both trade at the same time. At first, I used to enter both trade at the same time, which means that I'm over risking. Instead of 1%, then I'll be risking 2%. So if I'm sticking to 0.9 or 0.8%, I should stick to 0.8 or 0.9%. Not opening one in gold and one in Bitcoin, meaning that would be times 2. So it took all of these losses and all of this pain to be able to have this knowledge. If I think the knowledge is important. So it took all of this for me to come to this conclusion. So right now, my biggest difficulty right now is data. So I was able to buy, not me, my mother was able to. My mother is my biggest supporter, guys. My mother is my biggest supporter throughout my losses. She keeps giving me go on, because she believes in me more than I believe in myself. And this is surprising, because growing up, my mother and I used to fight, and she used to tell me that I won't be somebody sort of. But it's surprising that as time goes on, after I left home many years down the road, she supports me in everything I said I want to do. And this trading, whenever I want to give up, like, she's pushing me, like, do it. I've seen that you make money from it before. Don't give up. Don't give up. A time will come that you won't be losing like this. You will lose, but you still have. You understand? And she keeps pushing me. I'm so happy, and I hope she's not wrong. I hope she's not wrong. She's not wasting her energy. So yeah, guys. Essay. This is it. The end of September. Tomorrow is October, and let's see. Honestly, let's see how this will go. And it's been very difficult with this new challenge of mine of taking 6 to 5 trades a day. So yesterday I saw 6 opportunities to enter the market. 6. Can you read my lips? 6. But because I wanted to stick to one, and today I saw 5. The day hasn't ended, huh? The day hasn't ended. This is just 12 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Tuesday. And I have 5 has already presented itself. And if you can check what happened on gold alone, in the morning, I got 2. That was a buy position, 2. And then a sell, I got 3. But I could not take it. That makes it 5, actually. 5. I could not take it because I wanted to enter one trade a day. One trade a day. And that one trade a day was on Bitcoin, and it was a sell, and it hit my TP, and it covered up for the, I think right now I should be like $80 in profits, just $80. It hurts, but I think this is what it takes. And I put it in my mind that, assuming this account I had 26 or 27 of it, or 30 of it. So me gaining that $80, meaning that times 30. So that is how I put it in my mind. So I have more than just $80 so that it can keep me going. And I hope in the 10 week that would be the new me. And if it's the new me, then that would be a good thing. So it's boring. I think that's why they say it's very boring. Being disciplined is very boring because it's very boring. Extremely boring. Extremely boring. Sometimes I just want to take a trade because I'm opportunity present. I have to remind myself that no, it's 5 to 6 trade a day, a week. So this is a current video, and all along you watch, anyone who is watching, I don't think anyone is, but or anyone is interested in following up, but you saw me crying and all that because I've lost a lot financially, with friendship, with relationship with my ex-partner, and my relationship with Jehovah the Creator, and my two businesses failing, my landlord. I just there. It was too much. So I haven't cried. It's been like 2 weeks. I haven't cried yet. And I'm happy to hear voices around me. Let's see how it goes. I can't wait for me to take my family out for dinner. I just want to take my family out for dinner and pay and be able to pay. I just want to do that and then give my mom some money as well for her upkeeping. I I don't go through a phone, but yesterday I accidentally went through one text from somebody in her phone. I really did not like the response the person gave to my mother, just because she asked for if he can assist her with making, if she could make her hair. I was like, wow, it's not a big deal. If you don't want to assist her in making her hair, that's fine. But why such a response, you know? And that hits me so bad. She doesn't even have to ask nobody for money. She's supposed to have much money in her account, and I'm gonna make sure she does that. She's gonna do that. She's gonna have that. I've done that for her before, and it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again, Jehovah. It's crazy, you know. So peace out. If you know you're a single person and you're staying alone and life is frustrating for you, and you have a family members who deeply and truly cares about you, please go home. Go home. Go back home. Go back to mommy. Go back to daddy. Go back to sister. You know, for a while before you end up committing suicide, you know? Like me, I almost did. Bye, everyone.